Hi friends, welcome to our home again. I hope you are having a good day, a good week, a good December so far. We're doing much better finally. Our colds are gone. Mine lasted a lot longer than Norm's, but I'm finally feeling better. So thank you for your well wishes. That was very nice of you. I was spoiled by Norm. He took me to Hutchinson, Minnesota. Then he decided to go up to Waite Park, Minnesota, which is real close next door to St. Cloud, Minnesota. So that's just an hour away or so. And there's the Salvage Sisters is the first one we went in, and then the Rusty Pick was the second. I wanted to just do a thrift haul here. I know some of you probably don't care that much for thrift hauls, but when I was in a little thrift store in Hutchinson, first, it's called the Hutch Health Auxillary thrift store, and I ended up with 14 items for $14.12. It's kind of like Shalom. They don't really have things detailed, but they will put 3 items at a certain price, 2 items, 4 items. Sorry if that's a little blurry. But yeah, everything is so inexpensive there. I found this clock for $1.50. We didn't know if it would work or not. It's just adorable to me, but you can see it's ticking away. It's in Ingraham, and it's from the 80s, according to what I found, the exact one, on the internet. And there were other designs and other colors other than white for the outside frame, but I was thrilled. So we just put a little AAA battery in it and it's working just great. I'm very happy. I'll probably have that over the stove, where even though I have a little clock on the stove front, it's just nice to be able to glance up to a older looking clock instead of looking at something digital. I enjoy analog, do you? Yeah. And I could not believe the sweet things that were there. They are so cheap. Now, this little guy, I'm going to wash him. I didn't want to take any of the tags off before I did this video, because like I said, I did not video anything in that store. It was pretty crowded, but I'm going to wash him, and it would be really fun to maybe find some little buttons to put on him, and I could even put a bell. I've got some little bells. I could put a bell on his hat or a pom-pom, but a bell would be cuter. So that was very fun. And the clock I absolutely love. They had mugs and glass items. The glass items, they had some upstairs and some downstairs. This was downstairs with the glass items and mugs. 50 cents again. Another beautiful Dove one. I just picked up a Dove one at the Family Pathways in Wyoming. That was a video that I just put out on Saturday. So you saw that. I was pretty happy about that. And this I thought was a very sweet, very small plastic snowflake, and I do have a few like this, but for 50 cents, I thought that was worth it. Yep. I couldn't resist that. And this is 75 cents. It could have been a holder for some, they call them mug rugs. Coasters. It's possible, but you could put a little greenery in there. It's very nicely done. I had it pointed out to me by a very nice gal that watches us, and she happened to be in the store. It was surprising to see her there. This was $1.50, and it is really a nice one. As you know, I'm collecting any of these lovely jars. I like looking at the graphics just the way they are. I don't need them to be full of anything. That is very nice. I'll probably show this side on the shelving. The kitchen shelving to my left here. It's full of very fun Christmas things, but it's not organized real well yet. This was downstairs. They had a lot of mugs, but I just thought this was really neat. I'll take down, yes, I have a mug up in the cupboard next to me. I'll show you that I found last year. It just kind of reminded me of it because of all these Santas holding hands. It is a 1986, made in Korea. Yeah, it's a good quality. Houston Foods. It's a good quality mug, so I thought that was fun. Let me get down that other one. Boy, this one's heavy. I thought that was really neat. Just love the graphics. Very heavy mug. I'm not left-handed. I'm just trying to hang on left-handed. Oh, boy, that's heavy. So I did show this last year, but I just wanted you to see the comparison and the reason why I decided to get the Santa one. For 75 cents, that's crazy, huh? Now, over here, I just love little Christmas trees, and I love them all the more if they're sparkly or like a real pretty textured acrylic that glows, or of course glass ones. You're having trouble focusing, aren't you? Okay, $1.50. Yep, I know exactly where that's going. It's going to be in the middle of the shadow box that's out in the front entrance. It's nice and skinny and tall. I have a lot of angels out there this year. Carolers. This I was thrilled about. I am not positive if I got it there. I think I did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. At the Hutchinson Auxillary thrift store. I don't think I have this design. I did not go downstairs and check my smiley face mugs, but I thought that was a super price. Really nice condition. So I haven't washed up any of these things. And I just was thrilled to find this because I do have a collection with this kind of top. And they're behind me on the kitchen counter. I tried to put those together. So I don't think I've seen this one for quite a while. Oh, see, it's even got its Libby label on it. Made in the USA. Yeah, I have no idea the date of some of these, but $1. Can you believe that? Yeah, I know vintage shops sell all these beautiful painted glass items for a lot more than that. I felt pretty lucky to find that. I was having a blast. I wish I could have filmed, but like I said, there was a lot of people there. It was noisy. Now, these three were only 50 cents each. I decided they were worthwhile and might be very fun to put some kind of small candy in them. You could even put some beads in them. if you want it. And what I thought was so unique about them, that is not a plastic liner. That is frosted glass. Isn't that something? So I thought these were pretty nice for 50 cents. They were upstairs with the dishes. Nice dishes. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to put in them, but I'll think of something. I have got candy jars everywhere. There's a huge tree over there at the base of the hutch end there that I filled with some taffy candy. There's a littler one in front of it, tree. I've collected a lot of these trees now. There's 1, 2 there, 3 on the little black metal cart, and 3 over by the TV, and I have one tree over here that's a big size too. Yeah, where was I when I found the one by the hutch over there? I'll show it to you. It is huge. Oh yes. When we went to the treasure shed in Hutchinson, our last stop, we go to the thrift store first, downtown on Main Street, and it's right across almost from the Main Street Antique Mall, which is 2 floors. So I had fun there too. Didn't get as much in antique malls, both of those, the treasure shed and the Main Street Antique Mall. I didn't get as much in each place because I was trying to be frugal, trying to be careful. This was no big deal, $14 for all of this. So I was having so much fun. But now remember, this is 2 different days than when yesterday we went to St. Cloud area and went to 2 vintage stores. So that's wonderful. Now, earlier in the week, I don't know if it was like Sunday or I just can't remember if this was already a week ago. This beautiful one was at Wild Things Collective. I keep saying Wild Vintage Collective because that used to be their name, but it is now Wild Things Collective. So, of course, this was a splurge, but I didn't think $8. I think it was $8. I didn't think that was very much for this big one. Yes, we do like to go look around big antique malls, and I videoed there for quite a while. So I ended up hurting my hand, which is what I'm holding the phone with, and I shouldn't do that because it's taken me all week to get the palm of my hand to stop hurting me. I couldn't pick up anything. And it's from holding this heavy phone. I can't be in a vintage store and be using a stick thing to hold my phone. I would look pretty silly. Yeah. And it's heavy anyways. I'd still be wanting to hold it with my right hand. And I had done a lot of computer work too this past week, so it's getting better, but boy, was that annoying. Yeah. But anyways, I wanted to share that jar with you. That is really pretty. I'm going to enjoy having that on the kitchen shelving to the left, where I have some larger holly glass things like that. Okay, I'm going to look at the Hutchinson area first, the Main Street Antique Mall. Even though it wasn't thrifting, I still found some very nice things. I'm not sure where I found this snowman mug and how much it was. I've got a couple of receipts here that say mug, but I don't know for sure. I know that this was from upstairs at the Main Street Antique Mall in Hutchinson. I think I had seen it there before, but didn't buy it. It might have been like $5 or more a year ago, maybe, because this is the only one I've seen up there that had a Christmas tree on it. And I just decided to pass it up, maybe because I was buying other things, but it was marked $1. I'll show you the receipt here. I could not believe. I think it even, the tag kind of looked like it was scratched out price. So let me find the Main Street. I have some other things sitting on the counter here just because. I guess I'm just trying to make it a little more interesting. It's things that I will have out on the counter here for Christmas, like thermoses and the cookie jar there, and that tree from last year. The cookie jar is maybe 3 years old now. That was a Goodwill find. So here's Main Street Antiques. They didn't have a sale for the whole place like the Treasure Shed did. The Treasure Shed marked everything 20% off. We were thrilled. I did not know that when we left the house. We had no idea that they were having a sale, but we're very glad that we did stop there. So I found a beautiful Christmas red and green and maybe gold, sort of like the tablecloth, but even fancier. It's round. It's a big round one, and I put it at the top of the stairs on a round end table that we have at the top of the stairs that I always show you things on. That was my splurge, $14.99, but it's perfect. I'm very happy with it. I only had one other round tablecloth, and I decided to use that in the living room this time. So I kind of needed something Christmassy for the top of the stairs. Now, the $5 item, I don't know. I don't know. But do you see Music House? Oh, there's the $1 mug at the bottom. Okay, Music House, $4.25. Wait to see how cute. This is a little tin. It opens on the bottom. And I don't know if there's any date on it. That's not real important for me. But look at that, Dublin, Ireland. Yeah, product of UK. Yeah, let me wind it up for you. It isn't very often that you find a musical one. So hold on. So, Music House, $4.25. It's a pretty good deal, don't you think? It's so sweet. Actually, I like... These have 2 red dots up there and kind of a chocolatey cookie. But for some reason, that red dot's got a splotch on it. Oh, it's a snowball. Yeah, I guess he got hit by a snowball, only he missed. He didn't get the guy in the window. That must be what that's all about. But I kind of like this side. Yeah, there's snowballs on the window. Oh, cute. Yeah. So I have 3 tins now that are gingerbread. And I'm going to have them on one shelf out in the front entrance on the bookshelf out there. We've got quite a few Christmas tin houses. So that was that. Am I going too slow? Okay, now there were 3 cross-stitch pot Well, I'm going to call them hot pads because I don't think you would wrap it around your hand and grab a pot, or you'd want to call it a pot holder. Sorry for all my short fingernails. They all break. I'm in the dishpan and then they just break so easily. Sorry about that. I do not bother spending money on things for my brittle fingernails, so I apologize. I do the best I can with them. Waite, you see, there was 3 of them, like I said, upstairs at the Main Street Antique Mall. And $1.99 each for all this work. I can't believe it. They're just adorable. Look at that. Look at the metallic snowflakes. Isn't that nicely done? Yeah, the third one was dark maroon, and I don't remember the subject matter, but I just didn't care for it. These are very, very different, but look at, they lined this needlepoint piece with, they made it stiff. It's pretty stiff. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'd hate to put a hot pot on it, so I'm just not real sure. I'm just using them for decoration. Yeah, I don't want to get them wrecked. But look at this too. Isn't that pretty with gold metallic threads? That's a lot of work for $1.99. That's crazy. I could sew some little ring in the back, maybe. So I could hang them up. Like up here, right there, I've got 2 new ones. I showed you that one. I don't know when. That's funny. Oh, I don't know. It's from some thrift store. And that one too. That's new also. I've got a lot of the bell ones, but this one's kind of special. Very pretty. Now, this says berry wreath. $2.95, but somehow that was discounted 10%. So it was $2.65. And I thought that was a very nice deal. This is very thick and beautifully made. Absolutely love pine cones and berries. This is really a quality piece. I've already washed it because they took the price tags. That's the back. Yep, I really like that. So that was an antique mall. Those and that. Yep, a little bit of a splurge, but you know, it's kind of fun going to antique malls and helping out those people too. I enjoy doing that. Norm really likes to go to the antique malls because he's looking for special things that he just doesn't find at the thrift stores, you know, like the honeycomb things. We love going to the treasure shed and we splurged, but the most expensive item was Norm's. He got a gorgeous sled, a real old-fashioned sled that was marked $25. We didn't even know that the whole place was being discounted 20% until we got to the checkout counter. So he thought he was going to be spending $25 on this sled to put out in our front entrance, I think. But he's got to figure out a way to keep it from being stolen. So yeah, I'm not sure where he's going to put it. He was thinking of propping it up on the split rail fence out there that has lights on it somewhere. But yeah, he bought some little tiny chain at the Rusty Pick in Waite Park, Minnesota yesterday. But anyways, he got it for $20. What a deal, huh? And see this adorable Kimble deer. They had 2 different people were selling a deer at least. This one was lying down, which I really liked better than getting another one that's standing up. They're bigger, they take up more space for storage. But this is very sweet, very nicely done. And it was only $9.50, 20% off. So we got it for $7.60. Yes, that's still a splurge compared to finding them at the Family Pathways or the Goodwill. But I wasn't getting too many things there, so I got the deer. Oh, and the glass jar. She said she had just put out this glass Christmas tree. I'll go get it. And she had it marked $15, and it was full of gold decorative beads mixed with pearl beads, like 4 strands of garland, and it still didn't fill up this glass Christmas tree. So she's really a sweet gal, and we enjoy visiting with her and the owner too. $12. Wait till I show you the size of this Christmas tree. I had a lot of fun. I washed it up and was working with some candy, trying to figure out what I had enough of to put in there. I'll go get it. Okay, I put taffy in it. That's all I had enough of any one kind of candy. I like it because there's a lot of white showing, which is kind of nice because that's not the way my other ones are. But look at the size of this. The biggest ones I have only come up to about here, I think. So this is like 2 sections bigger. Yeah, she said, I just put that out. I said, oh, I'm so lucky you just put that out in time for me to get there. $12. I mean, those even much smaller, they're getting pretty expensive in the vintage malls. So the ceramic, and then, okay, the last item from them, when I got up to the checkout and then I realized everything was 20% off, I had left behind a crocheted Santa doll. It was only $5.95, but I was getting concerned because we had already been to the Main Street Mall. So I didn't want to do too much, but I thought, I'm going to go back and get the Santa doll. And I've already washed him up. He washed up just beautiful. I always worry that this isn't wool. I hope wool yarn. I hope it's just polyester. And so I got him for $4.76. He's just adorable. I'm going to go up there to show you him at the top of the stairs and the sleigh that I put him in. It's our biggest sleigh. And then you'll be able to see the pretty tablecloth. Here he is. Isn't he adorable? This is a big sleigh with bells all over it. I'll turn it sideways so you can see. It does have a gold design of holly on the sides, but the whole back, no, it's the sides. There's 3 bells on each side and 4 in the front here. So this will be in a video when I show the entire upstairs decorations up here, but he's so cute. I really like hand crocheted things. You know, like those little snow people with the stocking caps and scarves. They are so cute, and we collected a lot of those from the thrift stores. So Santa's having fun up here with the only pair of green deer that I have, and it was my very, very first pair, and it was actually from the Main Street, Hutchinson Antique Mall. That's where I found those many years ago. $12 for the set. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Oh, and I forgot to show you this beautiful tablecloth. See, it's sparkly. It has gold threads, metallic threads. I hope you can see the sparkle. Very, very pretty greens. I love the lighter green, the dark green, and how the shades turn different colors, almost like pinks from the red, and the white mixed in. That was $14.99, yep. So that was all from Main Street Antiques. Now this I just wanted to show you quick is a hole-towered, beautiful, larger chalkware angel. I have a green girl, green dress, green bird, green bow in her hair that's also hole-towered in the living room. And she's a little bit smaller, so this is a pretty good size one. So I splurged on her at the Rusty Pick, which is right next door practically to the Salvage sisters. I have a video because I do it at their counter before we check out. There's no way I can see what the items are on their receipt, so I want to do a quick video and explain everything just as we're checking out. Today is December 6th. We are at the Salvage Sisters in Waite Park, Minnesota, and found some wonderful deals. Darling things, look at this. And some of them with red tags are on sale, 20%, 25% off. So this was $3.99. Just want to get this recorded. This was $2.50, but it's a red tag. This is $8.50. Adorable, but it's a red tag. A Target. Very nice Target mug. This was $6. A splurge for me. But I love cookie things. And this is really cute. Also red tag. 12. Red tag. He's very different because he doesn't have fuzzy hair and a beard. He's a cute little soldier playing a drum. Very nice Christmas colors. So, very nice items. Thank you. I record this at the checkout because they need their tags. I hope you enjoyed this part. I know, like some of you have mentioned, that you prefer to be out and about watching me find things versus doing something like this. But in this case, I was not filming and my hand hurt me too much to do anything anyways. But I will have a very fun Wild Things Collective video coming up. I hope I can get all these decor ones done in a timely manner. And thank you for your really, really wonderful support. You are so nice, and Norm and I just truly appreciate it. And I apologize for not answering a lot of people. I wish I could. I would be on my phone way more than I am already. I apologize. I would love to answer every one of you and give you all a big hug. Thank you. You're wonderful people. You guys have a great week ahead. Bye now.